I'm on day 6 of my 100 days, and today I decided I was gonna focus just on my body. And so I follow my breath into my body, and um, every time, because I would drift off here and there, every time I would bring my awareness back to my felt body sense, I immediately, so this is probably like 4 different times where I drift off and come back before I really settled into space. I would feel my body, but I would always see myself laying in this grass field. And I don't know, I was laying in the guest bed, which I don't often do. I've never slept in here. And it was really nice. It felt so perfect, and it was always this grassy field, and there's a tree over here, and so after several times of coming back there, I was able to, keep my awareness there. I was in that flow. I stayed in that space, and I wanted to see more of this field and see where I was at, but I couldn't because I was in my body. So I could really only see with my eyes. In order to, in my meditation, sit up and look around and see stuff, I think I would have had to physically do that with my body, which it didn't occur to me to do, didn't want to do that. I don't know. So I was fine with just like looking around from my laying position, and I wanted to call in some animals or whatever animal had a message for me. And despite being in this lovely grassy field, I call it, and what appears but a giraffe, next to the giraffe, a rhinoceros, and then at the rhinoceros's feet is this little baby hippo. It was awesome. And I asked them, I wasn't laughing in my meditation, but looking back on it, it's kind of funny. So I asked the giraffe, or I asked them what message they had for me, and the giraffe says to be resourceful, and the rhinoceros says protection or protective, and then the baby hippo is like so cute, like rubbing its little head on the rhinoceros's leg, and he says to be loved, or something about loving, or I don't know. It was adorable though. So I'm most intrigued by this giraffe, and so I want to talk to the giraffe. And the giraffe doesn't really say anything. I'm having a hard time recalling any words. I don't think that the giraffe was talking so much, but okay. So it has its head like bent down. It's standing up, but its head is like bent down, and it's like biting at these bushes that are really low. And I got this sensation of like me working hard. So that's when you're working too hard at something and it's just not working out, and it's like you're not in that place of flow. Or me, I don't know why I'm saying you. And then, so the giraffe then stands up, stretches its neck, and pretty much just opens its mouth, and food is falling in it because it is where a giraffe is supposed to be. It's doing what a giraffe does. Like, why was it working so hard to get these crummy little bushes down here when it could just stand up and pretty much open its mouth and there's a leaf? So, and again, the giraffe didn't really say anything. I don't think it really needed to. And I go to talk to the rhinoceros, and he, like, with its little horn, it like grabs me by the back of of my shirt and tosses me on its back, which is a theme in my life right now. In not in real life, obviously, but with these animals, like, grabbing me and tossing them on their back. And so the rhinoceros says something about, so much of it is feeling, and it's like not so much words, and I'm trying to put into words. Something about like you've done the work, or you've done well, or you've something about, I think I did a good job in the protection department. And so the rhinoceros is maybe there as a reminder to honor my work in that area. And so I got to just like sit on the rhinoceros's back because it was like giving me a break. Because I'd done what I needed to do, and like the rhinoceros is going to protect me. I could relax. And then this little baby hippo like tugs. So I'm sitting on the rhino's back, and he tugs at my like pants and pulls me down. Oh, what does the baby hippo say? Something about loving what is in the moment. But the baby hippo did say something. Let's just be in love with what is. Or let's just be in love with all that is. Something like that. One of those two things. And the baby hippo just and like that, I spent the rest of my time snuggling a baby hippopotamus. Oh, it was delightful. I was not happy when my bell dung because I was snuggling a baby hippopotamus. It was the best thing ever. It was loving what is with a baby hippopotamus. Oh, it was awesome. So day 6 was delightful.